Wouldn't be a better beginning to any event other than idolizing goddess Saraswati. So let's not waste much time and bring up the curtains and commence the event with some prominent words of motivation and knowledge.
The man who taught us the real meaning of being humble and passionate about teaching. Sir, you hardly need any introduction. You have made us proud in your distinguished work in numerous capacities. A man of distinct vision and a fountainhead of illuminating ideas. We are talking about none other than our Honorable Director, Sir, Dr. Ajay Kumar. Sir, we would request you to please address the crowd.
First of all, I would like to congratulate every faculty member and the student on the eve of 13th TECNOVISION Academic Fest of IT department. It's very nice to hear that all the students are doing commendable work as far as the mandate which is provided by AICT to work on with various technologies, artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, blockchain technology, robotics, quantum computing, data science, cybersecurity, 3D printing and design, augmented reality, and virtual reality. Keeping in view the discourse wherein these particular areas has been reported by AICT as a thrust area, we feel that the student has very nice adapted these areas with the words, branded the event, Webscape, Rapid Quarters, TechScript, Google Dance, e-posters, bug finders, app development, cyber security, and these 7 to 8 different events will definitely going to showcase the TechnoVision Fest. Please mute कर लिया mic को अपना. We have motivated the amazing reaction from all participating universities all over this in the last 12 years to take the TechnoVision. The activities has been organized with a goal of creating a huge technological extravaganza. After all, these events are going to be based upon the trust area. I am very much proud that this moment, Professor Praveen Chandra of being Professor of Computer Science Department of IIT University has given his consideration to be the chair the session inaugural session of the event. Sir is a very renowned personality as far as the field of interest in pertaining to artificial neural network. This is a in thing, complex systems, data structure, algorithm design and analysis, database management system, theoretical computer sciences, complexities and multiple criteria decision making, then the programming language and design support systems. He has done his MSc in physics from University of Delhi and MTech from computer applications from the Indian Institute of Mines, Ahmedabad. And he has been teaching in research interest areas, especially in the area of artificial neural network algorithm design. So some of the students and our faculty member is doing commendable work to go in for patents. So few of the faculty has already gone for patents. Some has gone for the prototype wherein they will be have able to identify a particular ideation creation for the online traffic management system, how ambulance can move through a thick traffic system to negotiate the thick traffic system to reach to hospital within no times. Those three things our students are spearheading this time also. Hackathon and hackathon programs, and they're planning to start with the Tecniathon. So we feel that sometimes they will be talking to you in those terms that now various games and apps games which the government of India has planned, that our students should be able to match with the Chinese counterparts as far as the things are concerned. And this year we have seen the trends is picking up. Indians are now pipping the Chinese as far as the IT sector is concerned, wherein the hardware part they are already moving ahead, but in software part India is doing good work. But even in management stream and the area of patents, slowly and gradually the Indians are also picking up. Though we are far behind the number of patents which has been which has been registered over here in India. But we and the institute are now conscious on these issues, and we have started writing the patent works and getting it endorsed through the Indian patent system. Some of the faculty members have done it through the South African and Australian management system, but we are emphasizing that we should go in for an Indian management system of patent. It will take around 3 or 2.5 years and so. So, sir, with all due regards, I feel that without taking much of time, I feel that new things which is going to be in thing, new contemporary world which has been in thing, we will be expecting something new, innovative, which has been coming up in this field we are not aware of, and that is going to enlighten the mind of young budding managers, IT managers who can be professing in this field in time to come. Uh, I feel you can be thanked that you have been given your consent to be the star of the today's session. Welcome, Professor Praveen Chandraji, in Tecnia Institute of Advanced Studies academic platform. Thank you very much, coordinators, Dr. Deepak Sonkar and his team of faculty who have been doing commendable work in all the 8 areas. I feel proud that you will be doing things in a very exemplary manner so that you can be able to showcase in the mind, each showcase a good image in the mind of other people about your working style. Thank you very much. God bless you all.
Thank you, sir, for your ingenious words and insights. I am delighted to take this opportunity to invite Dean, Tecnia Institute of Advanced Studies, Dr. M.N. Jha, sir. He is the man who stands strong as a bridge between the faculty and the students and contribute unparalleled in the growth and development of the college and its students. We would request him to please address the audience.
Thanks. Thank you very much. Honorable, it's a very good morning. Honorable Chairman, sir, in absentia, Honorable Chief Guest, Professor Dr. Praveen Chandra, sir, Dean, USIT. It's a great opportunity. We are having you on the screen and interacting with our student and the faculty member. This is a great opportunity. We are really very much excited. We also welcome Professor Dr. Bharti Suri, ma'am. This is great. Dear student, this is opportunity what you need to tap the core, the subject, what you have been taught in the class, unless until you be aware how and why and where it is applied. Might not be the much useful and who much better than Dr. Chandra can address the things, but because we are having that memory that in a very important moment he had taken charge of a very important area in USIT, and he settled a lot of things on the basis of his skill and his ability and his knowledge of the software and IT. It is important for us, it's a very important occasion to celebrate our 13th TECNOVISION to allow our students to showcase their ability to apply the skill what they are having with them, along with their managerial skill to coordinate and to manage various events by coordinating, by inviting, by implementing rules and regulations at the end of the day, distributing prize, and also a lot many area, a lot many things what they have been told and they are supposed to do all the things. I won't take much of a time because a lot many things we need to have from our honorable guest. Thanks. Thank you very much. Once again, we welcome our honorable guest. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Now it's time to hear up for the chief guest of the day, Dr. Praveen Chandra. He is currently working as a professor and dean in Computer Science Department of Guru Gobind Singh Indraprasth University. Some of his areas of expertise and interest include artificial neural network, complex system, data structure, algorithm design and analysis, database management system, theoretical computer science, and whatnot. Now, let's not take much of your time and let his words do the necessary. Sir, I would request you to please address the meeting.
This institution, Tecnia, I have known since the beginning itself, when first year it started. I have known Dr. Gupta as well as Dr. Jha. Ajay ji ke saath to purana rishta hai. So I will not greet these people because These are friends. Somebody is senior, somebody is of my age, right? The teachers of this institution, half of them I don't know only the students. So if nobody minds. Bharti is my colleague, who is the second speaker, I think. I have a meeting, so I will keep it very short, shorter than Dr. Kumar and Dr. Gupta. Dr. Jan, you have effectively for the last 2 years, please understand, teachers will teach, you will learn, the industry will accept you as an apprentice, that have the theoretical knowledge, maybe some skill set which might have to be unlearned because your skill set might not be in line with the way the industry works. Most of you will go into the industry. All that is a part and parcel of life. That happens with every student. When I was a student, that used to happen. Now it is happening. It will happen in the future also. But in this COVID time, what you people are missing is talking, speaking, fighting with your classmates, socializing. We might turn into a totally anti-social world if we don't interact. Look, we are set in our ways. You people are not. You have tremendous potentiality for developing networks. I'm not talking of computer network here. I'm talking of individual being connected in a network, talking to each other, cooperating. This pandemic times, in my opinion, has led to a situation where individualism has grown, group activities have decreased. And the type of events that you have, some of them are individual events, and most of the events individuals can compete. But others are, if there is a team of at least 2 or 3 people, it would be better, right? Because what I'm finding is application development, debugging, cyber security, technical paper, website, etc. And also remember this, some of you would be in the final year, some of you would be in the second year. Now, the second year and the final year have missed out on college life. You have missed it out. Please understand that. If you don't go outside your house, don't interact with your friends, don't get into trouble. Look, everybody to get into trouble. I will tell you, get into trouble in a benign manner. Ye nahi, it becomes a police case, but get into trouble. If you don't play pranks with each other, if you don't play pranks with the equipment present in the laboratories, you will not learn. You should be allowed to play around with everything in life. This is, and that includes learning on the academic side. Now people will come and tell you, learn this, learn that. The current world is AI driven. The world has always been driven by AI. Every 50 years a booms come. Every 30 years, in fact. Every 30 years a booms come. Last for 10 years. Then A ebbs. Then it decreases. This is a cycle. This will keep on happening. There is nothing called permanency in technology. Always remember that. Which means at your age, people would be roughly 20 plus minus 1 or 2. The importance is not to learn one particular field of technology, one particular language, one particular algorithm. The emphasis should be on learning to keep on learning, and which fundamentally means, unfortunately, you will have to learn the subjects that most of you will not like. Like in computer science, the fundamentals are difficult. They are not directly useful. But unless you understand how a computer works internally, like think of this. Can any of you describe precisely what happens when you press a button on the computer and you get the command prompt or the GUI prompt? Exactly every step. All of your computer students. How does the post start? How does everything? These are very simple things. But if you don't understand this, you'll run into problems. Don't know discrete mathematics, you'll run into problems. Don't know algorithms, analysis, and design, you'll run into problems. So stress on the basics, learn the current. Fashion mein रहना चाहिए. This is my statement. Please understand. Be fashionable, but have substantive core knowledge also. बाकी life enjoy करना सीखो, ज़्यादा serious मत रहना. Don't become too serious that, look, you lose the fun out of it. At this age, if you don't enjoy yourself, at what age will you enjoy? And enjoyment can be a pig's enjoyment or a human being's enjoyment. You will have to decide what type of enjoyment you want, right? So I would suggest that all of you enjoy as a human beings, not as animals. But enjoy, always enjoy. And that is my last word. Please enjoy today, tomorrow, and the day after is most important. Okay? When I said it is not literally day after and day tomorrow, it is in the sense future. Bye-bye. And I will take my leave because I have got a meeting at 10 itself. So thank
Thank
you.
you so much, sir. Your
Bye-bye.
experience really matters and definitely added values to all the students.
Next up, we have another prominent personality from the teaching and IT background. She's Professor Bharti Suri, who is working as a professor of the University of ICT at Guru Gobind Singh Indraprasth University. She has been co-investigator of a UGC-funded major research project in the area of software testing. Some of her roles include coordinator at BTech, MTech, and MCA programs in the University of ICT, Guru Gobind Singh Indraprasth University. Some of her areas of interest include software engineering, research-based software engineering, software testing, and software project management. After all these also, there's a lot to add to her profile, but we will not take much of your time and invite her to please say some words of motivation. Please, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Vita. Good morning to all the dignitaries and the chief guest, Professor Praveen Chandra, Dean, University School of ICT, GJS Indraprastha University, and dear students. Thanks for inviting me to the Technical Fest, TECNOVISION 2022. The technology is inevitable in our daily life, right? And it makes our task easier and affects the way we communicate, learn, and even think. Technical competitions like this actually pave a way for inspiration, teamwork, and innovations. Have you ever wondered, imagination is actually the centripetal force for innovation? And that is what the tagline of your competition is, expand your imagination. I was going through it. So to give a direction to your imagination, the first step, what we should take is to actually define our mission statement. So I just want one volunteer here, if I can invite anyone who can share their mission in least number of words. Anyone who has defined their mission as a student, as a being. Anyone? Is there anyone can volunteer? Okay. Thanks. It might help you then. Ask
Madam, the mission statement of HCL Infotechs is to be a world-class competitor. They have defined themselves vision in a single one line to be a world-class competitor. Similarly, GE has given that we are in energy business. They have General Electric has defined its mission as we are in energy business. NASA has defined its mission that they have to make the man land on moon. But after the mission is accomplished, they have set another mission to make a man on Mars. So things changes after you achieve that thing. So they've been doing business policy. Sometimes IT field students are also there in the management field. So mission is they are aware, but they are not speaking out over here to you.
It's okay, sir. It is okay, sir. Actually, I want to see how much they have work upon themselves. Actually, we have to work on ourselves, and then we can go further. So what I wanted to tell is, our scriptures actually help us here. It is mentioned in Rig Veda, Atmana Moksha. It says Atma means self, and Moksha means to graduate, to evolve. So it doesn't mean that it's relinquishment or salvation, leaving everything, and then no, it is not that. It is just to move ahead and grow further. So this part of Sharuka is actually from Atmana Moksha Jagat Hitaya, which means evolve yourself and do the welfare for the society. Now, you all must be thinking, all the students, that it is a very long-term goal, right? But it is, let's focus only on Atmana Moksha, right? Other things will fall into place on their own. because the principle of Atmanamoksha can be done with each and every activity. It does not matter how much mundane you think the activity is, be it monotonous everyday activity from which we do from the beginning till the end during the day. If we give 100%, we have achieved that Atmanamoksha. Let's take few examples here. I would like to set a few examples so that students can have someone to they should look for and they should read about, right? Like E. Sridharan, the metro man, an engineer awarded by Padma Shri, Padma Vibhushan, and many more. He is known for a marvel of engineering, the work culture he developed, the culture of integrity and dedication. So Sridharan acquired excellence by being a Karam Yogi, as is the title of his biography, Karam Yogi, a biography of E. Sridharan. I think you people can read it also, it's available. So Mr. Sridharan sets an example of Atmana Moksharth with respect to following aspects. First, stand firm and do not cede an inch while discharging one's duties with conviction. Second, to keep up the professional skills. Third, to hold in esteem the downtrodden of the society in one's plans. It's very important. Fourth, to be morally upright. And finally, to follow the habits that rejuvenates both body and the mind for yourself. Another example I would like to quote here or put here for the Atmana Moksharth can be traced through the leadership policies of Miss Indra Nooyi, if you know her, CEO of PepsiCo. She was at that time. So if we backtrack in the history, Ms. Nooyi developed a program called Performance with Purpose, that is PWP. Now, by developing this program, Ms. Nooyi wanted to do more than just her organization's monetary contribution to the CSR funds. Her goal was to make her factories better for the environment by raising the standards of their plants. So while implementing this program, Ms. Nooyi explained her rationale behind the policy. She said, and I quote, "We need to change the way we made money and not just give away some of the money we earn. That is not enough." What it means? It means doing something in the business and then afterwards giving something for the CSR as a corporate responsibility for the society. No. She says while we do the process, the whole process that we will be doing, implementing in our business will actually take care of the society in each and every point. So she has grown the company like. So it is imperative that we replicate these examples that we find in Ms. Nooyi and Ms. Sridharan. There are many, many more examples if you can go through the literature. So we have to realize that the identification of our identities should not lie in our possessions. Possession will not be staying with us, but rather in our accomplishment. These people are remembered for their accomplishments, not by their possessions. So we should ask ourselves, with every action we perform, how do we develop ourselves and how do we help the community we live in? Because to develop ourselves will be to develop the community. Developing ourselves means our chief guest has just mentioned you, Professor Praveen Chandra, very, very the things which you actually should take care while doing the thing. Because at present, you are a student. What is your karma? You have to learn. And learn what? Learn the fundamentals. Actually, if the roots are strong, you can build anything because technology will come and go. So if the roots are strong, the fundamentals are strong, if you power on the computer and then what the things happens, if you know the things, what is happening inside, algorithms and everything. So you are able to understand each kind of technology, right? So with this, I wish that all the students will attempt to put forth their best in the competition. Just remember to give 100% in whatever you do, be it very small activity, anything at present, whatever we are doing at present, whatever we are doing, 100% to that. Everything else will be on their own, whatever your mission is. Then so every single challenge that you face in your life and every action. So Winning is not important, not essential. What matters is what you put into practice. Your dedication and your effort matters more than everything ever will, because that will give you satisfaction also. Thank you so much for the patient listening. I best of luck to all of you, and congratulations for this event. Thank you so much.
Madam Bharti Suri, ma'am, so nice of you. You have given the very enlightened speech. I would like to know, madam, from your side, what are the thrust area we feel that the IT is in the field of IT, IP University is propagating, because lot many things are coming up where the syllabi we feel is required to be augmented. So when we talk about the jobs perspective of the IT students, somewhere we find that the requirement of the IT side, the corporate side, some gaps has been there. So what you can tell students over here for their placement, what are the focused area they have to work on, especially because I can take the liberty because you are expert over here on such issue.
No problem. Actually, we have been revising the syllabus also. If you know, we have revised it for the BTech, and we have tried to incorporate all the latest things also. Actually, yesterday only I was attending a workshop, an international workshop on software engineering education. It's under ISEC. So what was I'm there? I was there as an organizer. So what was being discussed was that there was someone from Singapore, someone from Canada. What they people also discussed was that uh, since we cannot do the fundamentals, we cannot remove them, because fundamentals have to be there. So when we teach the syllabus, there are so many subjects already which we cannot remove. Not even single subject we see. Some of the subjects are such that we cannot move it, since we have to take care of the fundamentals. So to take care of the things which are upcoming, they name it some what the people are doing somewhere. They're at NUS also. What they're doing is on their capacity of as a professor only, as a teacher only. What they're doing is not in the syllabus, but what they're doing is they're putting it as giving some of the points, some of the marks for if the student is doing some extra, effort to put in the to get one other technical skill. So what she was actually saying was that I have implemented in NUS with her course one or two, because let's say you're teaching any language, let's say that, right? Another, then you can add up something. Let's say blockchain is there, though we have added it as an elective. So, but if somehow it is not added, if the person is not opting it, if I'm teaching a particular course, I can add up as an assignment or the term paper, project work. In all those things, we can tell the students to have to learn something new, and you give marks to that, because there are internal marks with the teacher also. This was discussed because fundamental subjects we cannot remove at all. They have to be there, because what I say, technology will come and go. Fundamentals have to be strong. These small things, these small, for example, let's say R, visualization course. I was going through a course, I wanted to learn this. So and the Python, let's say. Python is just, okay, it is 1 week one can study. There's no need to give no full time to it. So at least learn, because once we learn, we do the course, there are so many online courses available from IITs and MOOC courses and all. So we should, what you are a director there, I think you people can just encourage the student to opt for the courses, learn something in addition to the what year they're studying. I think this time can be taken out, because when we are doing
you have just made a passing remark of the moves. I'm very much exact on that point. Skill enhancement courses, which especially the IP University syllabi has put forward for the first year students, and then skill enhancement 2, both skill enhancement course 1 and skill enhancement course 2. So wherein the first point you mentioned over there, the MOOCs course from SWAMR and PTL. So I feel that what areas we can choose over here from that. My straightforward is that what area from NPTEL 40 hours certification program has been mentioned over there.
You yourself has mentioned the areas in the beginning, like AI and machine learning, and I think those IoT, this is blockchain, and these are actually going to take up the market. and
Okay.
right. So these are the, of course, thirst area defined by AICT, and these things are, we have a guideline, we have a path is there. We just have to
Okay.
encourage students to take up the courses, and they will get. I think student need to be invigorated that let's do something. It is not, it cannot. That's why I tell this, that you have to work on yourself. Unless it comes from inside, how much you will push them, right? It is from inside. They have to do it for themselves. That the one day when they just get, actually students are very they are very intelligent. They know the things better than us, and they know what is happening, and they know each and every bit of it. Just have to, and put the things in the right, energize unki energy. We have to keep streamline the energy in one direction. That we have to do. They've got a lot of energy, and they can do wonders.
Thank you, madam, for enlightening us on your protocol of MOOCs, and very essentially you keep the things focused on the thrust area. We have already put it as an evaluative program for all these 9 areas, which has been put forward by AICT. And I thought that there would be something other than that which might have been added by the IP industry. So that's why my question. But again, you refocused on the basic thrust areas. So heartening to know that we are already on the target, and it's very nice that you have. Please, coordinators, please move on with the proceedings. And welcome, our chairman is also there with us, Dr. Ram Kailash Gupta ji. He has also joined to see the proceedings over here. Welcome, sir. Dr. Bharti Suri from IP University is on the line, and if you want to, sir, say something, you are well on within the means to focus on those. Sir, welcome.
Thank you, Dr. Ajay Rathorji. Dr. Bharti, you are welcome as an guest of honor for the day. Ma'am, our directors, Dr. Ajay Rathor's question was specific, whether in which specific one area in which IP University is focusing, so that we can also opt that area, or we can also thought and process further on that area also. One area in which IP is focusing in IT, or especially for the BCA students, not for BTech, MTech or so. My request, please mention it. For BCA students, what is the focus of IP universities, dean, professor, whatever, or university focus? Please mention it.
Autaraji, I would like to give one suggestion here. No one area can be given here, because let's say I say a machine learning, we cannot leave IoT, we cannot leave AI, and we cannot leave others. Visualization, R, and there are many things coming on, because it depends on the interest of the student also, where he wants to go. There's only one thing we cannot we cannot push a student to do only one area, right? So we have to keep it diversified first of all, depending on. And then if you see the syllabus which we have, it is on the website, it was very much brainstorming session done by our department, each one of all the faculty members, and there were so many meetings in that, and we have actually inculcated many things. We have updated all the syllabus. It is drastically changed under the leadership of Professor Praveen Chandra. We have drastically changed the syllabus, and the subjects are there. You can take the guidelines from there, because it's already, many people have put the brainstorm, they've done the brainstorming and put their effort in building that syllabus and the scheme. Just go through that, and I would request that don't put only one subject on a student. Let students choose their own areas, and since the things are online available, abhi to, due to pandemic, there are many negative things that have happened, but something it has taught us is that let's move on. And one thing more, that since everything is, we can do the training online, because online we have got term with the online now, so we can do the courses. There are very good courses available, so we can just encourage students to pick the course according to their choice, because everyone will not go into this one line. All the students of BCA, I don't know how many students are there, all the students will not pick only one subject, right? They have their own area of interest. Some might go for visualization, somebody has a tempo to do some designing sort of things. So that is, our visualization tools available. They are very important.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. Okay. Right.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Any message you want to give the BCA students as an IP students? Any in single line message?
Yeah,
You
I've already given them Atmana Moksharts. You have to build on your own society. अपने आप बन जाएगी अच्छी. We have to work on ourselves, to evolve ourselves, and to give 100% in every minute, every second, right? To the thing which you're doing right now. Let's say I'm speaking, so I have to give 100% here. If I'm teaching, I have to give 100% here, like that. So because our mind goes haywire everywhere, no, we have to concentrate and put it. It is very difficult. Saying is easy, doing is difficult, but we should aim for that. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you.
Sir,
Please
I am
proceed.
highly amused to introduce you to the chairman of Tecnia Institute of Advanced Studies, Dr. R.K. Gupta, sir. It is great to have his support and subsiding compartment towards the students of this college. It's my great contentment to address a man who never hesitates to push and pursue us to grow bigger and better in all segments of the education.
Dr. Bharti Suri, guest of honor for the day. Dr. Pravesh Chandra ji, chief guest. Dr. Ajay Rathore, Dr. M.N. Jha, Dean IT, other professors, HOD, and dear students. I will like to congratulate the faculty members and director and staff of the Tecnia who has organized this fest or event for the day for IT, especially on IT, because nowadays importance of IT is very, very, very different and higher side. Because जब से ये कोविड का या जो ऑनलाइन की वैल्यू जब पता चली है, जब से हम लोग घर बैठ करके सब काम करते हैं और बहुत सारी विधाएं हैं जो हमने सीखी हैं और बहुत सारे जो एरियाज में काम किया है. मैं स्टूडेंट्स को एक बात यहाँ मेंशन करना चाहता हूँ, बड़ी प्रैक्टिकल, बिकॉज भारती मैम ने कहा है कि प्रैक्टिकल होना चाहिए और फोकस्ड होना चाहिए, और बिल्कुल सही कहा उन्होंने. हम जब भी कोई काम करें फोकस्ड होके करें, एक ही काम की तरफ ध्यान रखें. दो तरफ काम हम कहीं कर रहे हैं, ध्यान हमारा कहीं है, तो उससे कोई काम नहीं चलेगा. और जहां तक आईटी की स्पेशली फॉर बीसीए स्टूडेंट्स और एमसीए स्टूडेंट्स की बात मैं कर रहा हूं, इस कोविड में आईटी की इंपॉर्टेंस का पता चला है लोगों को. जब ऑनलाइन कितने सारे लोग, कितने सारे स्टूडेंट्स, कितने सारे व्यक्ति जो आईटी अवेयर नहीं थे या टेक्नोलॉजी से थोड़ा सा दूर थे, और टेक्नोलॉजी ने कितना इस टाइम में डेवलप किया है. ये एक स्पेसिफिक टाइम था. उस समय को देखते हुए इस फेस्ट का ऑर्गेनाइज करना, मैं स्पेशली टेक्निया के बच्चों को ये कहना चाहता हूं कि जैसे भारती मैम ने कहा, और अदरवाइज दो चीजों पे बहुत फोकस करिए. एक तो बीसीए जो कोर्स है, इट इज नॉट बीसीए और एमसीए, इट इज नॉट द कोर्स, थ्योरी कोर्स नहीं है, इट इज ए प्रैक्टिकल. आपकी जो लैब है वो नैक में A++ की रेटिंग में नैक में आई है. बहुत सारे आपकी जो आईटी की जो टेक्निया की जो कंप्यूटर लैब है, बहुत सारे अभी जीमैट का और दूसरे बहुत सारी गवर्नमेंट एजेंसीज ने इसको अप्रूव किया है. वन ऑफ द बेस्ट लैब का अवार्ड दिया है कि वो यहाँ पर एग्जाम्स कंडक्ट करेंगे, इंटरनल एग्जाम्स, एक्सटर्नल एग्जाम्स, और आपका जितने भी एंट्रेंस टेस्ट वो सब कंडक्ट किए जाएंगे. तो इट मींस यू हैव ए गुड इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर. अब जरूरत है तो आपके अपने फोकस करने की. नंबर वन, एज भारती मैम राइटली सेड, अनदर थिंग इज प्रैक्टिकल. जितना भी समय आप प्रैक्टिकल में अपने कोर्सेज में लगा पाएंगे उतना ही लाइफ में आप अचीव कर पाएंगे। बहुत सारे समय पे अलग अलग समय पे अलग अलग हम बातें बहुत सारी करते हैं। आज मेरा बहुत सारे बच्चे बहुत सारे दूसरे कॉलेजेस से भी जुड़े हैं। मैं उनका इस फेस्ट में स्वागत करते हुए यही मैसेज उनको देना चाहता हूं। आपने मुझे बोलने का मौका दिया। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
Thank you so much, sir. It's always great hearing you.
It's my great honor in welcoming the man behind this event. He united the whole IT department together for the conduction of this event. The HOD Department of Computer Application, Dr. Deepak Sonkar, sir. Sir, I would request you to please say a few words.
Good morning, everyone. First of all, I would like to wish Director Sir, Dean Sir, Chairman Sir, a very special thank to Dr. Praveen Chandra Sir and Professor Bharti Suri Ma'am for accepting the invitation to deliver a keynote speech today and for guiding our students. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, sir. And we are organizing the 13th TECNOVISION, which is a very big achievement for the Tecnia Institute of Advanced Studies. Very special thank to convener Miss Shimpi Goel ma'am and all the student organizers. They have worked very hard, and I wish we will organize many technical events in the future with the help of your support. And that's all I just want to say. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Your mentorship really helped us grow in fields apart from academic as well. Let's sum up the meet and invite the convener of the event, Ms. Shimpi Goyal, ma'am, to please extend the vote of thanks.
Very good morning to all of you, my respected director, chairman sir, director sir, dean sir, head of the department, and all the students. So I will start my vote of thanks with just small note. Coming together is a beginning, keeping together is a progress, and working together is a success. So thank you so much for your presence and attention. It's a great honor and privilege to propose the vote of thanks on this memorable occasion. With a positive note of many more programs that we will celebrate together ahead, let me first of all start by giving glory to the Almighty of God for making today's occasion a resounding success. First and foremost, I'd like to take the opportunity to express my sincere gratitude to respected Professor Dr. Praveen Chandra sir and Professor Dr. Bharti Suri ma'am for graciously accepting the invitation and consenting to be the chief guest for the today's occasion. Sir and ma'am, your presence today is a great source of motivation to all. We are grateful to our Honorable Chairman, Dr. R.K. Gupta sir, for his word and encouragement. I thank him for his continuation motivation and the support. I owe special gratitude to our respected director, Dr. Ajay Kumar sir, and Dean, Dr. Amin Jha sir, for offering their facilitation on their important day. My heartfelt thanks to head of various departments and the faculty members for the support, suggestion, and the encouragement. Last but not the least, I thank all the staff and my fellow colleagues who have strived hard to make this occasion memorable, remarkable, and resounding success. So all is well. That's end well. Thank you so much again to support me in this to make this event a grand success.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So now let's not take much of the time and commence with the event. I would request all the participants to please join their respective links. The event rules will be briefed there itself. The systems are all yours. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Bharti madam. Thank you. So nice to hear you.
Thank you so much, sir. I request each and every participant to kindly leave this meeting and join the event link on the timings. Thank you so much for being a part of this event.